and welcome to another video. So, big travel day today and tomorrow, really. So we were just trying to think of a great video that we could do for you guys that you still get a lot of value out of. And our essentials came right up to mind because now we're traveling, so we have sort of different essential needs than we do when we're parked somewhere. So we're going to go through our travel essentials with you guys.
Before we get into the 13 items that we have outlined here for you, we're going to have all of them linked up in the description box right below this video. They're all linked up through Amazon. You can get some of them from some different places, but if you do decide to get these products and you want to use our Amazon links below, that'll help throw us back a couple cents, $1, whatever on Amazon, so that'd be really awesome as well. First item is our cutting board.
I've had this thing for like 3 years. This one's tiger maple and I think rosewood. Might be cherry wood, I'm pretty sure it's rosewood. And it came with some board butter, which I kept it nice and polished for the first couple years, but now it's really lost a lot of its sheen. We still love it though. This thing is a real VIP.
We use it 3 times a day.
3 times a day. It's really just a fantastic cutting board. It's held together so well. We've actually mentioned the cutting board a couple different times in other videos. We love this cutting board, but we've never been able to give you guys a place to buy it until now. This is a custom cutting board made for me personally by my stepdad, Fred Hardt. And we convinced him to start selling the cutting boards on livingZEAL.com. So now you can go to livingZEAL.com and check out all the different cutting boards he makes, and also he encourages custom orders. So if you do like the look of one wood with another wood, we'll totally make whatever cutting board you want. So check out livingZEAL.com, go under the products and click on the Hardt wood cutting boards if you want to check these out and help support us and Fred. We were really excited that Fred, he actually was really excited as well to even be able to list the cutting board. So it was a really cool collaboration with my stepdad, Fred Hardt, and Hartwood to come together with livingZEAL to put these cutting boards out. We're really excited about them, so we really hope you guys enjoy them too.
Alright, the next item is our insulation radiant barrier. This radiant barrier is an absolute VIP on the bus. It saved us from heat, cold, weird people trying to get into the bus, look into the bus. We store it all behind here, and then this one broke a little bit, but we have them all cut out perfectly to slip into these windows, and we have a bigger one to slip into this window. We have a little bit of tape that we just tape it up, and as you can see, this one we're just leaving in because this is our only non-tinted window. Kind of helps it not get so hot in here during the day. This has been such a lifesaver. We've had this all the way since winter, so it was a huge lifesaver when we were cold, but it's also been super awesome while we've been traveling on the road, because sometimes we're parked in areas where we have to be stealth camping and we want to make sure that people don't see the lights on in here. When you pop all of those up into the windows, we can have all 3 of our lights blasting in here and it looks completely sealed from the outside. So radiant barrier, absolute must if you're self-camping or traveling in general in your conversion.
The next might be the most important thing on the bus because it keeps us from getting too smelly. It's our solar shower bag.
So we keep it up here. I would do a little demo for you guys, but we don't have any water in here. Just imagine that the water's coming out of here. You just pull this little tip out and then it just has some awesome water pressure. When we take showers, kind of like crouch down in this rubber area and take really nice warm showers. If it's not hot enough outside, you can just boil some water and pour it in.
We kind of bought this on a whim, randomly at your mom's house. I was like, we should get one of these bags, just randomly. We had a gift card sent to me from my aunt, I believe, or Ashley, I don't remember, but we had some Amazon money and it was like super cheap, and it has definitely gotten its money worth. I poked a hole in it like within the first day, one of the cats did. So I just got a little super glue, patched the hole right up, and it hasn't leaked since then, and I filled it up with 5 gallons of water.
Yeah, it's much cheaper than what we were initially doing, which was going to the gym to
$40 a month.
Yeah,
showers
for Anytime Fitness. So this is just an amazing tool to have on the bus. That way we can take showers, even though it's a little bit of a pain to get the water warm when we're in areas where the sun isn't hot enough to heat the water bag up. It's still amazing, and I don't know what we would do without it.
So I guess next we'll get into how we stay cool and how we stay warm. Well, first off, if we're too hot in the bus, this is the 2nd year that we've been able to use the Ryobi fan. This is a must. It's kind of, I didn't actually really intend on buying this. I bought all the tools and they came with the batteries and the battery charger, and then it was really hot. We were building the bus in July. So I just picked this fan up for like 30 bucks or something on Amazon, and it has been worth every penny. You can use these batteries, you charge during the day off of solar.
It's an 18 volt.
Or it plugs in if you're on land power, shore power. So you could use the battery if you're not, or you could plug it in if you want. There's 2 speeds on the back, and it initially came with a hook. It had this brilliant hook on it right here that we broke off with, I think, like 6 months down when we tried to have it hooked while we were driving. But it has this great little hook and you can just kind of hang it right outside the windows, and I highly, highly endorse this fan. We slept with it on last night. This battery will last all night on low, and then some. I mean, let's see. Last night we slept with this battery in all night. Now it's down. It's out. But it lasted all night.
And it doesn't take too much to charge.
No, it really doesn't.
We just plug this bad boy into our, what?
Just plug this into our, well, we plug it into our power inverter. And this charges off the solar in about, this is a 30-minute charger, but that's for the smaller batteries. This is one of the bigger batteries, so it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to charge that one, but we love it. That thing, oh my gosh, if we didn't have that fan, I don't know, I'm one of those people that would rather sleep cold and just put more blankets on than get so hot and sweaty in the middle of the night. So if we didn't have that fan, I would hate life on the bus a lot, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we've been using the fan a lot on this trip. I'm the same way. I don't like to like wake up sticky and hot, and I can't really sleep if I'm hot, so the fan is an absolute must. So our next item for how we stay warm is our Mr. Heater little buddy. We've talked to you guys a lot about our Mr. Buddy, or Mr. Heater little portable buddy. We don't really use it too much now because it's getting warmer, thank goodness. It's not plugged in, but we can put a little 1-pound propane tank on the side to make it portable, or we have our 12-foot long hose that goes directly from our 15-pound propane tank into this bad boy. Has 2 settings, low and high. It heats really well. Sometimes when we're taking showers up front and it's cold, we'll bring this up front to keep us hot. But this was an absolute lifesaver. I know people have varying opinions about it in the conversion world, but for us, it's worked out well. It's a little plasticky. We've had to get 2 of them, but it's still a must-have for the price on the bus.
So what happened, the reason we had to get a second Mr. Heater is because, well, propane's a liquid. And as it burns, you know, it pushes a little bit of that liquid through the tubes, and eventually it gets clogged up with gunk, with propane gunk. And that's exactly what happened. There isn't a very good filter on the Mr. Heater Portable Buddy. And we used it, you know, for like 10 hours a day, for every day for months. It was kind of crazy how often we used that thing. So we burnt it out. We just took it back and got a new one, and it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah. Next travel essential is our 2018 Road Atlas. This is an absolute must if you're going to be traveling on the road. Obviously, we normally do our GPS on our phone because it's a little easier, but this is a must so that you can see. It has like a detailed key at the bottom to let you know what the road types are, if they're equipped for truckers or if they're just for small vehicles, which is great because Google Maps doesn't give us that. Actually, this one was given to us by the awesome gentleman who helped us out of the Mojave Desert with his little, what was it, VW Touareg?
Volkswagen Touareg, yeah.
Yeah, so he gave us this Atlas because he said he had lots of them and we wanted to get one anyway, so thank you so much, and we just loved looking at this on our travels.
The cool thing about Apple or iMaps or whatever it is, I don't actually know, Apple Maps, is that you can download the map onto your phone. So that's been really handy for all the areas we haven't had service. But beyond that, the Atlas just is always there, always reliable. You never have to worry about if you're going to be able to find your way because you have the Atlas. Alright, so the next item is the beginning to our outdoor kitchen, and that's our big white foldable table. This thing is awesome. It's super compact. You just unfold it, lock it, lift the legs, and then I have a pretty special move that I've gotten down where I stand inside the table and I use my knee to lift it up while I push the buttons in. It has 3 different adjustment heights. The last one is for like a standing table, which is the one I usually use. The table. I use it all the time. We use it a lot more now that it's summer because we can go outside, set it up, and then put the stove on it, and like we did just the other day, we set it up to use it as our outdoor kitchen. We really love that, and it stores away really nicely. Yeah, it was so fun when we were visiting my brother Kamal and his family in Idaho. We made dinner together, and he had one grill that he was using, and then we got to bring our portable oven back to the backyard and have like these 2 sort of cooking spots to sear up a bunch of veggies and everything. So that was just really fun. It's fun to expand your kitchen with other people. And yep, and I guess that takes us into the other part of our outdoor kitchen. Our stove.
We bought this bad boy on Amazon for $200, I believe. When we first did a video, an essentials video a couple months ago, and we kind of weren't sure about it because some of the like plastic handles fell off kind of easily. So that's still a con. However, this guy has been working strong for us for almost a year. We use it every single day, multiple times a day. We have unplugged it, taken it outside when we've done like outdoor cooking. So honestly, just for that convenience of portability, if that's a word, I would say that this is amazing and a must-have. Let me open it real quick. Did you get that? Mm-hmm. So we typically use it with our 12-foot hose that's connected to the 15-pound propane tank, but same thing as the Mr. Heater Little Buddy. You can just hook a 1-pound propane tank and then take it outside, or if you want to go all crazy, you can take your whole propane thing outside with it. It's just so convenient to use, and we love to cook outside when it's warm, so this is a must for sure. The Camp Chef stove is absolutely incredible. It really is. I mean, for the price point, it really just doesn't get much better than that. It has everything that you need, and besides the oven not working as well as the stovetop burners, I like it. I like it a lot.
The oven does work, it just takes a little while, but in this lifestyle, hey, you got all the time in the world, right?
Exactly.
So next we're going to get into some of the little electronic things that just make our life that much better. First, I really want to talk to you about our smart Blu-ray player. We would have had to talk to each other and stare into each other's eyes for countless hours if we didn't have the Blu-ray player.
Shoot.
You get a Blu-ray. I went a little overboard and got the UHD one, but this one's smart, so we just hook it up to our phone's 4G Wi-Fi hotspot, and then we can stream Netflix, Amazon, YouTube, all of it while we're laying in bed off of this TV. Also,
the TV. That's the TV.
We have a collection of Blu-rays and DVDs that we play in here like every night.
Mm-hmm.
That was another item that I had in my house, in my apartment, prior to moving onto the bus, and I didn't know if we'd ever be able to use it, and randomly just pulled it out right before this trip and plugged it all in, and we love being able to watch movies and just wind the day down like that. I also just found something buried in a bin underneath the bed that I had prior to moving in, and that was the Goal Zero reading light. It uses less than 1 watt, and it plugs into any USB charger. So we have this DC USB charger that we charge all our cell phones on right back here. And at nighttime, if you want to read or something, without using much power and without making yourself super obvious, just plug it into your USB, and then it's a bendable little reading light. Perfect.
Trying to read a lot more while we've been traveling, especially while we're off grid, so that little light has been really fantastic. It's a nice bright white light, so it's really perfect for reading, and I just love using it. It's also nice because it doesn't, the light doesn't expand everywhere, so you can just have it individualized for where you are. So if Chad's going to bed early, I can just pop that bad boy in and get to reading without disturbing anyone.
So this is an item we've mentioned on every Essentials video, and there's a good reason for that. We love this particular item. It is our Bluetooth speaker. This speaker is just amazing. I love it. It's a Bluetooth. It charges in about 4 hours, and the battery lasts about 8 hours on full volume. It has fantastic sound quality. It's ported in the back. The back's broken, that's why I don't want to show you the back, because I've dropped it while riding my bike. The back broke off, but it still works. It's ported so that a lot of bass comes through the back. It's by AYL. It's called the SoundFit Plus, and it is so cool. I just love this little thing. It also has an auxiliary input if you want to save the battery and not do Bluetooth. That'll probably get you like 15 hours of playback, and it's just so durable. It's all coated in this rubber. It's water resistant to almost waterproof, so you could really beat this thing up, and that's perfect for bus life. Highly endorse this speaker. So.
And a lot of you guys have actually told us that you've purchased this from our last Essentials video a couple months ago and said that you really liked it as well, so now we have confirmation. It is absolutely incredible, and many people think so.
Yep. So, the last of our digital items is in combination with a completely analog item, and that would be our bean grinder and our French press. The bean grinder has been really cool because it's not very high wattage, and you can grind things other than beans. Like, we've made pesto in this before. Anything that you kind of want to do just a small amount of, and you like sauces or something, you can do in the bean grinder. But we use it to grind beans every morning for French press. You might notice we don't have one of the glass French presses, and there's a really good reason for that. If we did have a glass French press, it would have been gone months ago, because this thing has taken quite a few tumbles around the bus.
That's why all of our white walls are completely destroyed now.
Yeah, it was full when it took a tumble. But it didn't break, and it's double walled, so it keeps the coffee really warm. This is a Bodum. I really, really love this French press. I've had it for about 4 years now. No, 5 years now. I can't really recommend it enough. The best coffee I've ever had has come out of this. Every single morning I wake up, get out of bed while Zaynah's usually still asleep. I burrito her, which is where we tuck all the blankets in. Right
Keep
next
me
to
nice
her.
and
Keep her
cozy.
nice and cozy, and then I get out of bed and I grind some beans and I make a French press for both of us.
This happens every single morning without fail.
And the French press has delivered amazing coffee.
Millions of amazing brews over the past year living in the bus.
Really. And I honestly, I can't stress how important the stainless steel is over the glass if you're in this lifestyle, with traveling in particular, because traveling with glass, we don't have any glass on the bus anymore. We just don't. The only thing we have that's glass are these mason jars, and they're strapped in.
Alright guys, well thank you so much for sticking through another essentials video. We really hope that if you're planning on moving in a van, bus conversion, whatever it may be, that a lot of these items are useful for you. Let us know in the comments below if you already have them, what you think of them, or if you are about to buy them when you get them, let us know what you think.
Yes, please.
Do you want to do the livingZEAL
Sure.
Patreon?
Hey, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Head over to livingZEAL.com. Now there's another reason you can check out the cutting boards. Also check out our guide to building your own conversion, our other ebooks, and become a patron. Why not? We're going to start doing these weekly Q&A patron videos, so there's a reason for you. Alright, and we will see you guys next video.
Yeah, we're driving to Colorado, so the next time that you hear from us, we'll be back in that beautiful sunny
sunshine
state. I was going to call it the sunshine state.
It is
but
a
it's not.
sunshine state.
The sunshine,
I don't care what
mountain,
anyone says. It's the
river,
mountain state,
waterfall,
isn't it? Is it the
tree,
mountain state?
mountain state. It's pretty cool.
Rocky Mountain. The Mile High State?
Mile high. It's so much more than that. Alright.
Thanks for watching, guys.